Morning guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the problems, challenges, obstacles in my life, as well as a self-improvement process for me to reach the heights, goals, and ambitions that I've set for myself and those around me. So welcome back to the first of two live streams today, but the second one of which is going to be later on in the evening, because I don't actually have very much time today. Again, continuation of the previous sub-series TKS, version 6, standing for Task Kill Spree. Both of these live streams today are a focus on a new sub-series that combines various other sub-series such as 1000 Days Till Death, Item Catalog, BDMP, and Aftermath into one very highly productive experimental sub-series that focuses on me just getting things done as much as efficiently as possible. And again, the Ahn Rho Project as a whole, broken down into sub-series, domains of life and analogies, as well as the synopsis of it all being very straightforward. It's actually on my YouTube channel. You can find it there, but really I'll say it right now, it's a comprehensive life management self-improvement process, right? I've actually said that at the very beginning, but it also subjects me to a lot of public scrutiny, but the most intense scrutiny comes from my own self. I am my own worst critic. And so for me to every day constantly revise and reshape and run through tens of thousands of different versions of myself every single day, that is the highest level of challenging criticism I can put on myself to induce behavioral change. So with that being said, you may notice that compared to the previous live streams that I've been releasing maybe in the past while now, maybe a couple months, you take a look at the title, it's certainly a lot shorter. Today, I'm going to try to cut this stream down to maybe about 5 minutes, and the topic is going to be purpose. For the record, if you want the music in this video, I can just say that once again, I've been trying to put that into the description. I haven't gotten to it yet because there's just so much about, it's like 700, 1,500, 2,500 processes and items to do per week, and I just don't even get about 20% done. But one of those things, of course, if you want the music, again, you can find it in the YouTube audio library. And I want to credit to that guy already, but it's just, I'm sorry, Chill. I believe it's Chill or DJ Freedom. If you just search up DJ Freedom on YouTube, you can find his music there. I want to give attribution, even though the YouTube audio library that says you don't need to, but I just think it's nice to do that anyways, because obviously I myself make content and I would appreciate giving credit. So let's dive into purpose. What about purpose? Okay, so I was sitting around yesterday, and you can see right now, I'm going to turn to the side. That's region D1, by the way, D1 up there. D2 is up there, it's kind of empty, and D3 down there is now has some items there. You can see that before it was clear just the day before. I'm going to turn to the mess that's actually around. That's region D, right? 1, 2, 3. And region A now is a complete mess as well. And so we can see that there's been a whole slew of items. Even if I turn around on my bed, there's some stuff there too. So A, D, and G filled with grocery items, with products from business, with food, dishes, stationery, garbage, trash, lots of garbage, really. So yeah, I haven't been able to get everything done, and obviously, and what I want to talk about in this particular live stream is, one of the main developments I've had over recently is that I got a warning from my workplace, my HR manager, who, again, don't get this the wrong way, they are fantastic, amazing people. In fact, it's my responsibility and it's my fault that I couldn't make the commitment to show up on time for the past 4 months or so. Again, having to take care of one of my guardians who was severely ill, and now it turns out that it was also a domestic household issue for the past 30 decades that just blew up. So that kind of just blew up in my face, and then having to manage a new side business in molecular research and cellular nutrition, learning other patents, and then at the same time managing this project alongside with full-time work. So I haven't been able to make my commitments, sorry. And so yesterday I was thinking on my bed, I was lying down there right here, and I was thinking, look at all this shit. I took a screenshot on the left-hand side, which you see right here. And that's basically just a small snippet of the things that, by the way, that's an app. If you guys are interested, that app you can just, find voice dictation. Basically, you speak and then it converts speech to text. And so, you don't have to type in everything that is on your mind of what to do. But basically, I spoke all those things out, and I could, in just about 20 minutes. I listed 36 items that I tried to do yesterday and that I had to still get done. And I downloaded like 40 different apps trying to to make my system of productivity more efficient, so that I can actually stay calm and more organized, because the way I'm doing things is so messy. And one of the main topics I want to talk about today regarding purpose is, having all these productivity tools at hand that I'm trying to explore. Again, I've been held back by a lot of poverty and domestic issues in the household, severe relationships, and so on and so forth. All that is just excuses, but there are also realities that many people face, especially if your parents are refugees. You come here, you're not escaping. You have so many diseases. You have so many negative mindsets. You have so much poverty and financial issues. And growing up, you miss so many opportunities because people just don't tell you, and you have to figure it yourself. But oftentimes, if you can't see the full scope that the world has to offer, you obviously just miss out on a lot. And so me just learning all this stuff right now, I said I had to constantly remind myself. I know that over the process, the maybe past 4 months of hell that I've been going through, I forgot what the main reason for my start of the Ahn Rho Project almost 3.5 years ago was. And I guess that's what I want to expand a little bit on. I'm going to give myself 90 seconds here and say that to reflect on what I was thinking about yesterday, what I thought. First of all, yes, this is a self-improvement process. Even right here, every day I try to, again, it's to clean up the mess as well. There's a lot of logistical stuff. The item catalog sub-series focuses on the material portions of life. 1,000 Days Till Death, that sub-series focused on time management and putting pressure on me. But this is a very abstract series that I haven't spoken to in a long time. But BTS, Behind the Scenes, kind of play on a RuneScape game that I used to play a long time ago. But kind of like self-reflection. And why I started the Ahn Rho Project at the very beginning was because I had wanted to not just get myself from rags to, kind of think of rags to riches, but not in terms of monetary standpoint, from just overall meaningful happiness and successful. What wealth means is more than just money. It also means having proper family, proper relationships, proper fulfillment in what you're pursuing in life, as well as careers, as well as, of course, again, the basics of financial stability. You can't ignore money either. And so all that kind of stuff coming together from when I had nothing, and the few things that I did have would destroy me both physically and mentally and emotionally. And I said I keep getting lost in this kind of running up every single digit that I try to climb up, adding a zero to minus 600 six-figure depth from my guardians, really. And then just adding every zero is like 25 to 30 different new principles you have to learn about changing your attitude, changing your behaviors, just acquiring new things in life. And so the purpose was lost. And the purpose, I remember, one of the many main reasons, I can't cover all of them, but one of the main reasons was that I had wanted to, and give me a second because I'm going to have to start pausing a little bit to clarify the thoughts. So I had wanted to start the Ahn Rho Project because I knew that, there's a segment of the population out there who are poor out of their own circumstance, and there's a segment of the population that is poor because of their own doing. And the larger proportion is actually a mix, right? Because life is very messy like that. Usually you have 25 to 125 different variables, from, the people you're hanging around with, to the environment you're in, but also yourself. And, that's to say that life is messy and that other people bear some responsibility on your own failures, but you bear some responsibility on your own failures. And I always wanted to ask myself, when I'm creating this project, one of the main things is, who am I creating for? And I wanted to create it for not just myself, because me having lost so many opportunities in life, I'm almost 30 years old. I see some of my friends who were at the age of 15 who know more and are more composed than I am at almost twice their age. And again, if you go to a third world country, it's even worse, because if you go to a third world country like my guardians were from, they were refugees, they, at the age of 50, are not even where I was when I was 15, and I'm not where people who have a proper family and upbringing are. here at twice their age. So we're like generations behind. And I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose a bit of my composure because it's getting personal. But the point is, how do I put this? If I could, there are people who, yes, who are poor and they don't actually want to get out. But I have a lot of faith that a good proportion, a good majority of the people out there who are in a rut, who are stuck in their negative depressive mindsets or anxiety or health issues or physical health issues or financial problems or domestic abuse. Again, all these things very personal to me as well. They want to climb out. And if I could do something to show, I can't give anything personally, but if I could just show what it takes and how they can change themselves. This is the whole analogy of not giving a fish, give a fish, feed a man for a day, teach him to fish, save a man for his lifetime. And so something along the lines, I know I have the proverb wrong, but that's basically the analogy I'm trying to give here, is essentially, could I even change even a single person with what I do here on this platform with my project? And that was one of the main goals I wanted to, that main purpose that brought me out to do the Ahn Rho Project, because I look at myself and I feel so disappointed, so disgraced, so humiliated and so ashamed of how much opportunity I have lost in my life simply because of things outside of my control. And I would have liked to have been told this, to not have been rolled the die and being given a 2. And I'm not given a 2 because that's fucking victim mentality. There are people out there, like I said, who are actually worse off than even my own guardians. They were refugees. They went through communist Vietnam and lost everything. There are people worse off than that who have to walk 4 hours every day to carry 2 buckets of water across their shoulders just to feed their own family and share that water, like literally ounces, to take a shower and to drink. And here I am sitting in a first world country, and even still I feel the immeasurable pain of watching my own friends out there that I'm meeting now today, people who are absolute role models to me that I've never had in my life, who can now color my life when I had nobody. I look at them and I think, even still, I have all these blessings. I'm so far behind my potential. I'm essentially asking, what can I do for other people, for the segment of the population who are disciplined and good-natured people who are willing, but in a poor situation? What can I do? Can I do something to show these people who are willing, persevering, who want to get out from where they are and are willing to change themselves and their behavior and their habits so that they can make it somewhere in life, and to realize the opportunity to open their eyes to what life is capable of, what they are capable of what they can actually do? That life doesn't always have to be suicidal depression. It doesn't have to be dealing with people who want to strangle you every night from the own people who actually who are supposed to care for you. You can do so much more. You can do so much more if only you could realize it. And so that was my purpose. And I gotta wrap it up now. I'll be honest right now. I can't expand on this any further, but it means that obviously I haven't been focused. I lost sight of myself for the past 4 months. I've been doing things all caught up in my live streams. I've been, showing up late for work. I'm not together. I don't have my shit together. And that's on no other than myself. And so I've got to sort this out and make things more efficient. If I have 36 things to do on the top left-hand side right here, I can't be screwing around with the details. I need to see the forest, not the trees. So with that being said, I'm going to end this live stream and say that the only thing left is that before I go, this is what I'm going to bring to work, and I should probably cover this because there's the bananas here, and I'm going to bring it to work. I won't have that tomorrow's live stream. This is the end of the first live stream today. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in maybe this evening. Thank you. Ciao.